I'm out here at the tailgate, and this is actually the 80th year that they've had this. This is one of the largest HBCU events in the country, and it brings about, they said, about 60,000 people to the city. I'm actually in the city of Birmingham, and again, this is a Magic City Classic. This is where Alabama A&M goes head to head with Alabama State University, two very large, prominent HBCUs. So I'm out here. Of course, I am doing a little vending, but I'm doing it in a very unique way. I ended up vending out here last year. I come every year, but I ended up vending out here on a humbug last year. So this time it was a little bit more planned. I'll put it like that. So I'm actually cruising around. They do have what they call a warehouse marketplace row, I think is the name of it. And so I was set to formally vend out here. That's been a couple years ago. So the weather this weekend is always touch and go. You never know how the weather's going to be. Sometimes it's thunderstorming like really, really bad. And when it does that, it's just it's a wash. So the last time that I was going to formally vend, we got rained out. And I mean, there's thunder, there's lightning, there's everything. As you come in, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I was just telling everybody, this is to the replay crew mainly. So as you come in, please hit that like too. Give me that thumbs up. Okay, give me the thumbs up. Okay, let me know you like the content. There is like a whole hodgepodge of music that's out here, right? So I'm kind of in the midst of a lot of it. I'm hoping that that YouTube doesn't pick up on any particular song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out on the actual main drag, and you're going to see some very interesting vehicles out here, okay? So with that in mind, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to let you face me while I walk, okay? Because I've actually got some really cool Western hats out here with me, and they've been buying them too, you guys. I've been out here probably maybe an hour and a half at this rate because I had to come over from Atlanta. I'm in Birmingham, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going out here on the main drag, and like I said, it's a whole hodgepodge of music. I'm looking back at my cart. You're like, what is she doing? I'm coming over a hill with my cart. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Oh, they got bubbles over here, y'all. Oh, God. Now, they would blast some music just as I get out here. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. So this is what's going on out here on the actual main drag, right? So I'm going to try to get away from this music before YouTube picks up on it. All right? So I'm moving. Of course, look at the concrete and stuff. Yeah, we're in the hood. Sorry. Oh, I did get a light. Thank you so much. Oh, we got 3 people in. In case you're wondering where I'm at the 80th annual Magic City Classic. This is where Alabama State goes head to head with Alabama A&M. Okay, so I'm out here on the main drag. So you can see up and down the street. Look at everything going on out here. Thanks for coming in. If you aren't already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, okay? There's all sorts of music out here, so I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't cut my sound, because that's what they tend to do. Let me get to the other side of the street. Maybe it won't be quite as loud. And I'm hoping maybe I can drown them out a little bit. Hey! Hello, Zia. So glad to have you. And who else we have? Block. Kid Lazy. Block C Kid Lazy. So glad to have you. I see 67. How you doing? Hey, Brittany Jones. How are you? I'm trying to get away from the music before they cut my sound. But actually, I'm going up and down the main drag right now. The game is going on right now. The Alabama State and Alabama A&M going head to head for the 80th time. This actual classic is one of the largest HBCUs. You can see the stadium over in the distance, right? Hello. Hey, Miss Charlotte. Hey, I'm good. And yourself? I'm doing pretty good. I'm out here with my peeps. My father is actually from Alabama. So the people from his hometown actually have a huge tent out here. See, this is what you'll see the rest of the day out here. So the game is going on now. These are tailgaters out here, by the way. So it's a lot of this kind of stuff going on. And I'm actually up in the street, so what can I say? So you see all the people tailgating on the edge over here. They have some ideal spots. They're actually on both sides. They're going on up the hill. On this side as well. I'm gonna do a 360. So that's what's going on. You can see downtown Birmingham in the distance. This is Birmingham, Alabama, by the way. So lots of people have these ATVs and stuff. And if you go closer in, which I have a hard time maintaining a signal once I get closer into the tailgate, but if I go closer in, that's where you're gonna see a lot of the golf carts. And they have really souped up golf carts out here. At night, you'll see the pin lights, and they've got Bose sound systems on them and all kinds of stuff. But thanks for coming in. For those of you on the end, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It's free. Hello. Who do I have? Black? Is it Black Panther? Oh, that's cute. It's a play on Black Panther. I get it. Hello. I'm doing good. Who else? Brittany, you're actually in Birmingham right now? Oh, wow. No, you're in another. Okay, so are you out here at the Classic? Oh, see, they got food trucks out here too, by the way. Good food too. I see. You said I'm in Birmingham. B-I-Y. Maybe you're at the Classic. I don't know. And so you'll see a lot of these charter buses coming through too, because there's a lot of large groups that come from surrounding areas, and they end up just chartering a bus. So you'll see a lot of this type of thing going on out here too. I showed the stadium in the distance. And they usually do a post-game show where some artists will perform. They've had Meek Mill. They've had, not Soldier Boy. What's his name? Big Boy from Outkast. They've had him out here before. I don't know who's going to be performing this time. I was kind of told they may not have anybody. Sometimes they don't do a show. But there's in the distance, you can see the stadium over there. Kind of, let's see, right there. That's the stadium. I forgot when I do that, when I put my finger there, it actually focuses on my finger and blurs out the background. But anyway, this is what's going on. I'm out here actually literally in the street with my cart, by the way. So people are just walking at the tailgate. These are people that did not go inside the game. And they're just walking. They've got cocktails. And they're just enjoying. Lots of camaraderie out here. Hey, Miss Melissa. So glad you could come in. You laughing? Yeah, we're having a time out here. People are just in the street. I'm literally standing in the street. So there's one of the golf carts going by right there. So at night, they'll be all lit up. And like I said, they're souped up with really cool sound systems and stuff. And I have Shamela. Hi, hey, how you doing? So good to see y'all coming into the live. Make sure you hit that like. Give me some thumbs up, you guys. Give me thumbs up. Okay? Because I'm out here live. It gets crazy at night out here on this particular street right here, too. This is one of the main drags on the edge of the tailgate. So you see all the RVs out there in the distance. And they used to have RVs going all the way up these side streets too, going up the hill. But, you know, since the pandemic, it's not as large as it used to be. This car's coming right towards me. Let me move to the side just a little bit. So that's what's going on. Lots of craziness, lots of just walking back and forth. And like I said, as the night comes, it gets a little wilder. And it's probably good that I'm a little stationary right here, right now, because I don't hear any music in particular, because YouTube doesn't like the music, right? So that's what's going on. This gentleman's walking with some little kitties. Brought them to the Classic. Again, if you're just coming in, this is the 80th year they've had this. Unbelievable, you guys. One of the biggest HBCU events in the country. It attracts about 60,000 people to the city, actually. So they say. And brings lots of revenue, too. Millions of dollars. He's pointing at the camera. Hello there. Oh, this is a nice little cart right here. Check this one out. Wow. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And these people aren't renting these, by the way. They actually own them. Because a lot of times, if they live in, like, in rural areas, they use that instead of a car. And they just kind of, you know, get around accordingly. It's really cool. You need to show some respect. I'd like to take you out to these events with me. I'm out here styling around. If you weren't at the beginning of the live, then you don't know that I'm wearing fabulous accessories. Actually, I've sold duplicates of the jewelry that I have on, I should say. And also sold Western hats. I've got some really stylish baseball caps for the ladies that don't want to, you know, go too deep, or just, you know, want to casually dip their toe in the water as it relates to wearing hats. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay. Oh, so they're pulling off. Okay, I was like, where are they going? Where's everybody going? What are they doing? Okay, so he's coming through.
Relationships don't always last the
It's
lessons.
just a lot going on. And like I said, as the night goes on, it gets a little wilder out here on this particular street. They're out here popping wheelies and all kinds of stuff. Really interesting stuff. So later on tonight, I might go live again out here. It just depends because the lighting is so bad. You kind of have to have your own lighting when you go live on YouTube. Yeah, I know. What does this say? Let me go back up. Melissa, join me, guys. Like done. Thank you so much, Amelia, for liking. I had a long gym sesh. My Birkenstock sandals. I was thinking of. Oh wow, that's tight. We're all fresh out here. Message pin, please. India night. Join me. Shamelia, are you in India? Are you watching from India by any chance? Somebody said they're in Birmingham, but it may not be this Birmingham. Maybe in Europe. Brittany, are you in Birmingham, Alabama? That's where your girl is. I'm out here at the Magic City Classic. Okay. Now you know we have a Magic City in Atlanta too, which is a gentleman's club, an adult entertainment place. So whenever I'm in Atlanta at home and I mention that I'm coming to Magic City, the classic, people start to laugh. They think I'm talking about the adult club. Okay. Which I am not. All right. So anyway, they're gonna have to keep it moving because I can't have the music. Keep it moving, keep it moving. All right. They got a cute little cart right there. That's cute. It's just so nice. So you just stand out here, you can take it all in. Now on the other side, there's a lot more food trucks and stuff. But I think it's gonna be a little challenging to get a signal over there. This is the edge, so I can get a signal over here. Actually, there's people right here in my area that cannot get a signal, but I've been doing Square. People have been making payments. And that sort of thing. What else have I done? Oh, I've been doing Square. I've been doing PayPal out here. So it's been working, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't been closer in though. That's the thing. And I've been out here, at this point, I've been out here, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I've been out here about 2 hours now. Gosh, time flies. Doesn't seem like it. It is a little overcast, as you can see. It's overcast out here, y'all. But it wasn't scorching hot today, though. That's the thing. This time of year is hit or miss. It really is. That's the same guy, I do believe, from earlier. But anyway, I was saying this time of year, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's freezing cold out here, and then other times it's scorching hot. Now, last year, it was really, really hot. I was wringing wet. I really was. Dripping with perspiration. What can I say? This year it's just pleasant. By that I mean a little earlier it was like high 70s. Oh, I like her hat. We have one very similar. Lady on the back of that cart, by the way. Hey, the Southern Soul. Anyway, that was very brief. Hopefully YouTube won't kick me out for that. I don't think they will. That was so brief. Oh, I like his warm-up suit. Isn't that sharp? That is really nice. That light blue. I don't know where they off to. They're not taking their time at all. She's like not too far behind on her cart. Why are they driving so fast all of a sudden? What's going on? Where are they trying to go? In case you're wondering, Alabama state colors are the black and gold, but we have an alpha gentleman over here. He's got in this black and gold, so cold, so cold. But those are Alabama state colors, actually. Black and gold, black and gold. And then the maroon and gray, which is actually, I think, supposed to be maroon and silver, is Alabama A&M. All right? That's what's going on. Okay? This kind of seems like it's the end of the row. Over on this side, that is. That guy was talking to me earlier on this motorcycle right here. Huh. He was trying to holler. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go back this way. Okay? Y'all feel free to get in the chat. I'm live out here at the Magic City Classic. You see all the people out here tailgating. Again, like I was saying earlier, if you're just coming in, this is the edge. Okay, this is one of probably the largest tailgates for HBCU that you will see anywhere. I wouldn't doubt it. Like seriously, there used to be pre-pandemic way more than what you see out here now. Okay, it used to be like it had to be a good 500 RVs out here. Some of the people that used to do RVs have kind of downgraded to tents. Oh, there's the bubble man. I was wondering. I think he was talking to me earlier too, but I didn't know he had bubbles. I think he took our picture. Anyway, that's what's up. Oh, there's the Birmingham police. They just ride. We got some tailgaters over here. They're just sitting around, sitting around. Everybody's grills are going. Okay. He's up in the crowd now. She's selling some. Hi. You have what?
I have banana pudding and peach cobbler pound cake for sale.
Oh, okay. I'll have to come
Stop
back
that
through.
good.
Okay. Oh, it looks good. I'll have to come back through.
Huh?
I'll have to come back through. I'm actually live right now on YouTube, so you can say hi to my followers.
Hi, I'm Amy with Aromas From Home.
Yes, go ahead and shout yourself out.
Yes, ma'am. We do baked goods and catering. And today we got the banana pudding, peach cobbler pound cake. We have lemon blueberry pound cake. My bite.
Sounds good.
Going down for the street to
Okay, so you're local?
I am local, Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And flashing, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you all go ahead and screenshot her sign there. Okay, I'm out here on the road. Let me see. I got a cart. We got going on up here. I'm like right in the thick of it, y'all. She's got Alabama State colors on. They are tripping. They're having a time. Everybody's having a time. Again, this is the 80th year of the Magic City Classic. It's just coming in. I am in Birmingham, Alabama. This event draws about 60,000 people, according to the stats. Oh God, there's more music. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep moving. Too much music. Y'all, I'm gonna talk and hopefully YouTube will let me stay on. I gotta get away from music. Gotta get away from music. Oh, they're coming right towards me now. I'm just all in the street like it's nothing. Okay, I'm just all up in the street. But I want you all to, feel like you're here. What can I say? I've been out here vending, So I have to go back and check the lady out with her banana puddings and whatever she said she had. Hello. Oh, that's Neil. He's saying hi to Shamalia. Okay. That's some rapping song. Hopefully YouTube won't pick that up. I'm out here at the Magic City Classic, Birmingham, Alabama. All right. Oh, I was saying the event draws about 60,000 people, they say. I was going to show you you can see the lights. Well, can you see the lights? No. There's some lights through those trees over there. That's the stadium. So I'm on the edge of the actual tailgate. When I say edge, I mean the very edge. So I'm able to get a signal out here. I can go live. That's what's going on. They're really rocking the Southern Soul out here, you guys. So I'm kind of staying on the periphery because I don't want to lose you all. I want to keep my signal. This side down here tends to be a little bit more conservative, a little bit more tame. Like I said, I was in the thick of it a minute ago, and that's where they really go crazy down there. So later on tonight, it's going to be off the chain over there. Okay? So that's what's going on. Okay? So I was saying, too, that a lot of the people that normally do the RVs have downgraded to tents, right? And is this the police? Yes, it is. They're going to tell me to get out the street. Get out the street, especially with a cart. Birmingham police. So these are some people over here that are at their tents and stuff like that, just kind of chilling. And if they don't go to the game, that's kind of what they tend to do, is just kind of sit around their tents and stuff. So that's what's up. Then we got a lot of tow trucks right here, which I don't know what that's about. But they all kind of got together right here and blocked the street off. Looks like it's 4 of them. So that must be something that they asked them to do, possibly. Here's somebody else live coming towards me.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
live
I
too.
love your outfit.
Thank
I
you.
asked you what was your inspiration.
Oh,
I love
well.
this.
Hello, hello. I'm actually live on my YouTube channel
You
right
live on
now.
YouTube?
Yes.
We are
Oh, you
live
might go too.
together.
Oh, you
Where?
might
What
go
are you
too.
on?
We're on
What
YouTube,
platform?
Twitch, and Facebook.
Okay, okay. So what are you on right now?
Out
All
live.
of them.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
on
recording.
all of
I ain't
them.
live. I ain't
Oh,
live.
you're
Oh, you're
not.
not
Oh, you
live.
just
Okay,
I'm
I
not
was
live.
about
I'm
to
just
go
recording.
into it. No.
I was just
I was
live.
about to go
say
into
your
it.
handle.
Oh, I'm Lisa's Modern Wee Boutique. We're based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Period.
And we ship all over. I do Western hats. I do a lot of the Kentucky Derby hats and a lot of church lady hats too. So you'll have to check me out. I go live on YouTube as well as Facebook. Okay.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
YouTube channel is new, so I'm trying to get everybody to transition over. We have quite a following on Facebook. So we're working on it. We're working on it. We got to get them to hit that subscribe button though.
Right.
Content is the word for the day.
What's the word?
Content.
Content.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Always trying to put together some excellent content
And y'all
to
see
keep
how
them
beautiful
engaged.
that she put together? You can just
Oh,
imagine how beautiful the hats are going to be.
oh, thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
You all take
All
care.
right.
Alrighty. Wasn't that wonderful? It's always nice to contribute to other people's content. Okay, so a lot of people like to watch the games out here too. You sit on the side of the RV, isn't that cool? How they're watching the game. It's just so exciting. Like I said, this side down here tends to be a little tamer. They don't get all carried away down here on this side, whatever for whatever reason. And this is actually where I'm parked. That building that's right there on the corner, I parked behind that building. Okay, so I like to park on the edge so that I can operate by going back and forth to the car. Yeah, I know. And that sort of thing. And I don't have to walk a mile to my car. So that's what's going on. Like I said, it's a little bit more subtle down here. And, I thank you all for joining me. Shout out to the We Play crew. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up, please. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, all right? Okay, so what I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to start talking to some people down on this end down here and see if anybody needs any gear, any headgear, okay? And maybe a little bit, he's doing $10 rides. There's a lot of people out here, talking about trying to generate some revenue, make some money. There's a lot of people out here that have turned their carts into, oh, look how they decorated. Isn't it cute up there? A lot of people have turned their carts into money making machines, okay? So they've got little tag board on them saying that they're giving $10 rides. So if you park too far away, then you get a $10 ride on one of these carts. As I say that, here comes one now. This guy's got some little sign on his cart. He's giving rides. Let's see how much he's charging. $10. Okay, there you have it. Like I said, this is kind of the corner down here on this end. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross over here. Okay. I'm gonna cross over. I'm going to bring my cart up on the curb. Hold on just a second. Ugh. Ugh. You gotta have some muscle. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, so I'm over here on the side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say so long for a minute. I'll probably come back on a little bit later because like I said, at night it gets real crazy. And I should be able to get a signal back out here on this side. Or you know what I should do? Let me go over to the other side where the marketplace stuff is, and I'll try to get back with you all over there. But usually I have a problem. I struggle to get a signal over there. We'll see what happens though. Okay, so thanks for coming in. You see the sign way over there in the distance. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Ooh, you can't read it. Can you read that? Yes, you can. It's Legion Field. That's the name of the field where we are. That's the name of the stadium. So that's where they're playing. Okay, all right. Let me turn the camera back around. Okay, so this is your girl. This is me. All right. And see, look at this hat I'm wearing. Isn't it fabulous? And look at this shirt. I'm wearing my hat lady shirt. I'm out here. I got hats. Different styles, okay? So anyway, you guys, I'll be back later, okay? Thanks for coming in. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, all right? And I will hit you up from another part of Legion Field, another part of the stadium tailgate, all right? Okay, bye.